What few people realize is that Mozart started composing at the remarkably young age of 4. Over 200 years later, the world is in awe over 5-year-old Derek Garceas, who some people think may be the next Van Gogh. Derek has been finger painting and sketching since he was only a year old, and his work, like a fine wine, only continues to improve with time.
When did you paint that?
When I was 1 year old. A toucan. Desert. Fishies.
What are your favorite things to paint?
Birds, motorcycles,
We here at Channel 4 expect to see Derek go on to do great things. This is KDJK News reporting. Back to you.
I love it.
What's up?
Derek, how you doing?
Hey, great, right?
Yeah, it's
On in.
that's me.
So what else is there to know about you?
Well, I can't whistle.
No?
No, never. And I'm left-handed, and my favorite fruit would have to be peaches.
I like peaches too.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're not as good as plums, but they're okay.
Oh, and another thing about me, I hate plums.
I don't know if I can date anyone who hates plums.
So, Derek, let me start by saying that I'm very honored to get to be the one that interviews you.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks.
Okay, so the new special came out almost exactly 20 years ago. How has it changed your life?
Well, I hate to start it off like this, but I mean, really, I don't know. I mean, I never had a life where people didn't put me on a pedestal, you know?
Do you feel like you're still on that pedestal?
Well, I guess not. I mean, not as much.
Do you feel you would have progressed as an artist just as well had you not been thrust into the public eye?
I feel I would have enjoyed it more had I not.
Enjoyed what more?
Painting.
I'm sorry. Are you saying that you don't enjoy painting?
You know, it's one thing when your parents expect a lot out of you, but it's a completely different thing when total strangers expect a lot out of you. It kind of takes all the fun out of it, you know?
Yeah, definitely. I think this might sound a little selfish, but when it comes to you and your passion, the only person who really matters is you and no one else.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got one. What's your favorite color?
Ooh, wow. That's a pretty heavy question.
Is that a little too personal?
No, it's a really hard question for me to answer, you know? I mean, colors are different to different people. It all really depends on how your eyes perceive it. Plus, there's so many.
I didn't think there were more than, what, like 100?
Okay, I'm sorry to make your world come crumbling down right now, but there's actually over 7 million colors that the human eye can perceive alone.
Wow.
So think of colors being the same as taste. When you taste something, say a plum, you have 4 categories you can place it in. Sweet, sour, salty, bitter. So the same goes for colors. Your color nerves can sense red or green, but never at the same time, or blue and yellow, but again, never at the same time. That's why you never see reddish greens or bluish yellows.
Okay, so then what's your second favorite color?
Okay, how about this? A color I really like is Sinopia.
Do I even want to ask why?
It's just a good color. And I don't know, it fascinates me because when you first see it, you just think that it's brown. But when you look closer, it's a bit tan also. And then when you examine it a little bit more, there's some yellow in there and some red. And the fact that all this could be going on in that one little dot just fascinates me.
You're a very fascinating man.
So what's yours?
Well, it's really hard for me to compete with a color like Sinopia, but I'm an old-fashioned girl. I'm gonna have to go with pink.
Nothing wrong with that.
So when was the last time you painted?
I was hoping I could say something else, but since I'm in the spirit of telling the truth, 4 years, well, 6 if you count, since I've done anything good.
Wow. Any reasons why?